Hey folks, realized I should have done a from the start type of review. I'm just busted out one of these Mountainhouse meals. It's the Pro Pack. It's just, I guess it's the same as their standard, pour water into the bag, seal, let it cook. I think the Pro Pack is just more compact. It's all the air's out of it. It's really a tight package. Freeze dried, of course. This is the chicken teriyaki with rice. And you open the pack at the top, take out the desiccate, pour your boiling water in, zip it up. 8 to 9 minutes. I usually leave it 10 to 12 just to make sure it's still plenty warm. They've got an expiration date on the side, which this one's passed by like a year, but I thought, what the hell? It's rice and freeze-dried chicken. It's not going to go off. And that's the thing too, is you don't see a lot of expiry dates on stuff like this. You see best before dates because it's just fresher before the date. Anyways, one thing I found, and I've tried these before, but one thing I found about them is, for instance, this one says carefully add 1 3/4 cups or 438 milliliters of boiling water to the pouch. Now, I started boiling probably about 450 milliliters, got up to my rolling boil. Didn't use all of that water, and I find that was even too much. So I would say definitely 400, maybe even as little as 375. You have to play with that yourself, but I find it even less than they suggest, and it's a little on the runny side, just a bit. It's more of a stew than a chicken and rice dish right now. I'll try and show you the consistency here. That's going to show up on camera at all, I don't know. There we go. I think you can get a good peek at that. You know what I mean? So it depending on your outlook, it may not look appealing, but taste and flavor's decent. It is what it is. It's freeze-dried food in a bag, in a pouch. But just for a quick shot of energy and calories, 450 calories for the pouch. This could easily feed 2 people or one really hungry person. I'm sure I won't get through it all myself. A lot of sodium though, a lot of sodium. 52% of your daily intake of sodium with this in one shot. But it's not bad. I'm pretty happy with most Mountainhouse stuff. I find it pretty decent. I mean, normally I'm just going to take out some meat, whether it be pork chops or a medallion of beef, chunk of beef, or sausage. It's kind of my favorite for taking out and grilling. Sausage and a couple slabs of tomato or something is really good. But I've had this in my pack, obviously, for a while, and I thought I'd give it a try and just do a quick sort of review of it. But as something to keep in your pack, in case you forget to bring something out, or you go out longer than you plan to and you get a little hunger on, these things are pretty damn handy. I mean, as long as you can boil up some water, you're good to go. So I guess I'd have to give it a thumbs up. I like the whole idea of it. Like I said, a little bit too much water I put in this time. Definitely less than what they say you should add. You'll have to play with that depending on your preferences. But not bad. Definitely a good last resort or backup meal. I've tried the beef stroganoff. There's another one I've tried. I can't remember which one it was. I want to say the buffalo chicken. Not bad. I think I preferred the beef stroganoff to this teriyaki and rice. But again, I'd probably like it if it had a little bit less water in it. So there you go. Quick, fast, and dirty review. Hope it's useful to somebody. Be well. Okay, quick add-on to the Mountainhouse. Once you open it, if you're going to eat it out of the pouch, I mean, it's just as easy to pour it into a cup, but I'm just, for the sake of not, the cup I use to boil water and I'll drink out of, so just for the sake of just trying it out of the pouch, one of my recommendations would be to snip the top off as close to your level of your food as possible. If you're just using something like I'm just using a Light My Fire spork, which is a decent little product. But I say trim it, because as I'm sticking my hand in the scoop, it's coated all around the sides of the bag. So just one way of keeping the mess down to a minimum. The other thing I would absolutely recommend as I discovered when I hit a little pocket, is when you put your water in it first, make sure you get a really good seal, and then just shake the bugger out of it, you know, just give it a really good shake and a mix in one of these, you know, break it up and make sure you mix it really well. And I did do this, but not enough. As you're letting it sit, like halfway through your 10-12 minutes or however long you're going to let it sit, give it another good shake and a mix to make sure it's all the little pieces of powder and everything are broken apart. And I would also do that again before eating it, which I didn't do enough of. Like I said, I didn't do enough of. So I did find a couple clumps, and again, that may be my bad for, you know, going past the best before date. So it might just be a matter of that. But I would recommend that anyways, just to make the experience a little more enjoyable. Because biting into a little ball of powder, whatever, favor powder, was a bit more than I bargained for, taste-wise. But yeah, that's a few other recommendations after having eaten a little bit out of the bag. All right, thanks.